Hello, all of you rolling beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is The Last Hope Scar, Season 1, Episode 25, Life in Hilltop. This is one of our Pokemon campaigns, where we are going to have some fun, using our custom Scar system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. It is available for public playtest on our Discord. But for now, we'll go ahead and start with introductions, beginning with my lovely darling Kerr.
Hello everyone, I'm Kerr, I am the Storyteller. I am here to bring glorious, happy, fun times to everybody! Also, nobody worry about the donation goal, everything is perfectly fine. Don't worry about that donation goal.
It's for, it's a tip goal, and it's for Domino.
Obviously.
No, it's not for Domino, dang it!
Who's to say?
Or the domino has the bells ringing for you.
Hold on, now you're gonna make me go listen to For Whom the Bell Tolls really quietly in the background.
Oh, it's already playing in my head right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, actually just put it on. So I think
Anyway,
it's interesting
Brussel.
how...
And I am Tochemay, and I am playing Brussel, the Bulbasaur. A poison grass type.
And the
Hello.
cutie Cobalt.
No, that is not. I am not cute. And I'm the roughest, toughest real around, Cobalt, and I am a fighting type.
I am Razim, and I am playing as Hunter, the dark psychic type Puchiana. Off to you, Ken.
I am Foxfiend and I'm playing Kin, a fire-type Vulpix.
I am Merl. I am playing Midnight, the dark type Zora.
And I am Teldirius, and I'm playing Shade, yet another Dark-type Zora. Who is totally not going to absolutely give PTSD to Domino. That's not in the cards at all today.
Alright, we'll go ahead and move over to the recap. Go ahead, Ken.
What happened last time?
Random.
Stuff and things.
Oh
Random
yeah, I
discovery.
remember now. We went off on a small, relaxing bounty hunt for Hunter.
6 months. Oh no, this wore off. I just noticed.
Aw.
Thank you for that, Beerus. Go ahead.
Anyways, we went off on a small, relaxing bounty hunt for Hunter, who had not been able to do his chosen profession for a long time, if ever, because he'd been caught up in being a leader and needed a chance to relax. And while out there, we met a legendary bounty hunter, I guess. That
Very
Hunter was
well known
familiar
one,
with.
yes.
Yeah. And we discovered that Shade is basically Wolverine from the X-Men.
Just very bootleg.
Yeah.
Bootleg Wolverine. Discount. Bargain store.
Wolverine Light.
And Oh, we did succeed at the bounty hunt, I guess. The poor guy is very intimidated and probably will not act out again. I think that about sums it up, though. There was a destroyed forest in the process. It got repaired, though.
We also got an explanation about the marks.
Did we?
Yeah, about how it's something that shows up when an individual unlocks their like special ability,
Oh, right. I remember now, yeah.
which is totally not worrying at all that Shade currently does not have one of those. And he's already an abomination of nature.
Yeah.
Alright, well, off to you, Kerr.
Sorry. I was just thinking of the things and stuff.
You were thinking about how
and
Domino's gonna be absolutely destroyed?
Domino is not going to be absolutely destroyed, but I might be by people, and I realize looking back at my notes for today's session that I may have miscalculated, and I don't know if I would survive the end of this session.
Only one way to find out.
Yep.
Just to end it early.
It's okay, you can't do worse than Squirrel.
I'm not worried about you guys. I'm more worried about either you guys or the chat wanting to murder me. And I realized I may have made a mistake.
Oh, the GM made a mistake. How? Oh no.
Wait,
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're saying that by the end of this, the chat may be attempting to burn you at the stake?
Yes. Along with all of you, possibly. We'll see. It might not happen.
I can already
what's,
hear
what's changing then?
the sharpening of pitchforks.
Nuclear launch detected.
Because I'm pretty sure they would burn us at the stake if they thought it would be funny anyways.
Yeah. When you say that you're fine, but you're not really fine.
You can't
Alright,
fool
so-
me. I was a fool long before you were born.
So, you guys make your way back. What do you guys want to do as you make it back to Hilltop?
Sharpen my pitchfork for Kerr?
I don't know. The track back's probably filled with just idle conversation and nothing more, unless something happens.
As you guys are getting closer, could I have a... Let's see. One momento.
Will not.
Dole.
Let's have a perception roll from everybody, please.
All right. And also, I was here the whole time, but definitely not past that last session.
Yes, I was
Totally,
definitely here
yes.
the entire time, 100%.
Yeah, I was 100% there the whole time.
Mind, instinct, perception.
Yes.
Yeah, any particular attribute or
No, it can be anything.
all right.
Alright, I got 2.
All right. All right. So let's see. Ken, were you gonna roll?
I did. I got 3 successes.
Oh, you were just at the very, very top.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got buried by everyone else.
Yes.
Okay. So each of you do hear the sounds of like music, just bright, cheery, happy music as you
Okay.
guys are nearing Hilltop.
Is there a particular
Okay.
genre of music?
It's more like celebratory music, like just happy. Like this is like music people might like dance to and that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Is this out of the norm for Hilltop?
Yes.
What's
They-
Domino up to?
That was exactly
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
I love how your thoughts immediately go to Domino.
It's like, what the fuck did he do now?
To be fair, every time this has happened, except for the very first festival, has been because of Domino.
But yes, as you guys are getting back to the town, I'm assuming you guys might speed up a little bit when you start hearing this.
Yep. Or midnight is.
Perhaps
like-
a little.
From a leisurely walk to like a half jog maybe.
I'm still keeping an eye on and escorting our captive, so...
That poor war turtle. I legitimately feel bad for what he saw.
He just has his head bowed.
The poor guy
Um,
thinks he's walking among gods, and never mind.
Soon, you guys make it back to town pretty quickly, and you can see what looks to be a new caravan has arrived. And you can see Pokemon just playing music, kind of dancing and having fun. And you can see a very familiar Kangaskhan. This time he's kind of dressed up in a very nice looking outfit this time. Not a full on suit because travel, but nice outfit.
Has the wedding
And-
been rescheduled?
Where is my... Yes, it is. You can see Koga, and he is dancing with Marie. And they're both actually smiling.
Uh-oh. Something's wrong.
No. Let's let them be.
I
If
object.
Marie, if don't you dare! Oh my gosh!
Hunter, remember what
And-
happened last time.
If
Hey,
Hunter
I didn't
opens his-
say that in Hunter's voice.
Okay.
Phew.
And as you guys begin making your way in, Koga and Marie both notice you, and Koga waves. Hey there, everyone! How are you guys doing?
Hello, Marie. Hello, Koga.
Marie smiles and nods to all of you.
Looks like you guys are having a good time. Don't let us interrupt that.
Koga laughs. Well, I was just having a trade caravan come here. Everything was fairly organized in my own kingdom. So I figured I might take a little trip and come see my dear. And Marie just smiles and kind of punches him in the shoulder. How was your trip, everyone? Marie asks as she's looking at Hunter with a little bit of concern before looking at all of you.
It's been fine.
We succeeded.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. I mean, we did it.
The war turtle kind of whimpers and ducks his head.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Poor guy's
Found
seen a
out
lot.
something interesting, and he was kind of there. Also, say hi to Iron. Iron's stopping by.
He nods and gives a little bit of a two-finger salute to Marie, and Marie just smiles. It has been too long since I've seen you last. How's bounty hunting doing? He gives a shrug. It's not quite as fun as the old days, but hey, it pays the bills. Good to see you, Marie. I was wondering where you disappeared to.
I don't even look surprised that they know each other. This tracks.
This tracks, yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take this take the war turtle and get him processed.
Yeah.
You looks like a whole party's going on here. You guys feel free to join or stay as you wish.
Yep. Although I will say.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay.
Good. Yep.
Fuck. Shade is just going to do a little smirk and look around at the party and just kind of go, "Oh, by the way, I plan on causing a little bit of a show in a tiny bit in case you guys want to stick by. See the fireworks."
Murray just looks at Shade. Domino?
Oh, Domino, he's gonna be pissed. He is going to be so pissed.
She just smiles and looks over at Koga, who looks kind of confused. We're going to have a lot of fun today, dear.
Look, I'm going through withdrawals. It's been 2 whole weeks since the last time I beat him in a bet.
She just chuckles at that. Give him hell, darling.
So, do you want me to do it, do it vaguely publicly, or do you want to just get surprised when he blows up?
Oh, I want to see every second of it.
I don't know if he'll show up if I call for him, so in a bit you might want to do it and then give him a bit of a surprise with me standing there.
I'm sure he's somewhere around town. He's usually working here.
Well, yeah, but that means I have to go find him.
No, you don't need to find him. There's a key word that if you say, he's almost certain to show up.
Ah, yes, the forbidden phrase.
And it's all too easy to accidentally use that word.
I feel like that's half the reason why he chose it.
So, should I proceed with whatever it is?
Marie looks at Koga for a moment before looking back at you and nodding. Oh, feel free.
Okay, I don't know what the word is.
If you don't give me something to do, I'll have to amuse myself, and no one wants that.
Looks like chat's got your back.
_oil says perfect.
Whoa! I'm just
That's
imagining that his chaos sense is tingled.
Oh,
my
hello,
shenanigans.
darlings. So delightful to see everybody.
Domino, just who I was wanting to see.
Hello, fucker.
Yes, well, Domino. You see, it's been a little bit since I got into a bet, and I was thinking that, maybe you wanted one too, and I was thinking a little bit of a double or nothing situation. spice it up a little bit.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You see, recently I got quite the achievement. In fact, I think it's something that you have never managed in all your years.
And what is that, darling?
Well, you know what? I'll go ahead and write it down, and who wants to be the paper bearer?
I will.
I was.
I see we have multiple takers.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. It's fine. I can still
Midnight.
watch.
All right. Here, I'm going to write down what my achievement is, and by the way, yes, I guarantee that this is real. And how about this, Domino? This way, you know that I am not going to respond or lie or cheat to this achievement, because I will guarantee that it is entirely factual.
He'll nod.
Do you think that there is anything that I could have achieved that you have not?
No, darling.
And are you willing to stake a double or nothing bet on it?
Of course, darling.
All right, here we go. And Shade's going to scribble down on the piece of paper that Hunter has willingly and without coercion initiated a hug with Shade.
Midnight will take the paper once it is ready.
Do you read it?
Uh-huh. I smile.
I feel like this donation goal actually might be for Domino now. Luckily, it hasn't been done, so we're good.
Yes.
My
And
baby.
luckily for you, there's even a possible witness to this, where all they'll have to do is nod or shake their head on whether or not you've managed to do it.
Darling, there's nothing that I can't do.
I said have done. I believe, and you agreed, that there is nothing that I have done that you have not already
A
done.
magnanimous dispensation.
Tochemay
My
tip
baby.
$110. Razin contract.
My baby!
Tochemay, thank you so very much for that tip. Well, I guess the bell is tolling for Domino after all.
Ding, dong, dong, ding. Bing, bong, bong, bing.
And as you have agreed to that, I see no reason as to why we shouldn't have our little double or nothing. You may ask Midnight to read from the paper whenever you're ready.
Yes, darling, go ahead, read. What paltry little act could this little fucker have done?
So, the paper says that Shade has, without coercion and without warning, Hunter gave Shade a hug.
Like I said, just a nod or a shake of the head can confirm whether or not you have managed this.
No, I've not hugged Domino.
Ooh, doesn't look too good for you now on this bet, does it, Domino? Doesn't look too good at all, I'd say.
Domino's is kind of glaring at you, Shade.
Well, dang. Hunter, you've given someone a hug?
Hunter is currently a ball of darkness.
It was very unexpected, but I figured that it'd make quite the bet piece for Domino.
Congratulations, Shade!
Would you like that carved on your tombstone, darling?
Oh, Domino, you can't. I don't think that you're going to kill me, especially considering that you just lost a double or nothing bet. I think that you're fairly indebted to me now.
For now, darling.
For now, yes. Although I'm just going to chalk it up as another win on my side. Shade 2, Domino 0. I know you like white, but I don't think 0 should be your favorite number, Domino.
I need to go attend to a few things.
Oh, are you going to be preparing those multiple gifts you now owe me?
Earth and fire, heed my call.
Never rains but stars.
It's a trap!
Alright, so we have weather, we have trap.
So
Storm, earth, and fire.
2 weathers, okay.
And the weather just got worse.
Just imagining that Domino gets pissy and ruins it just because.
So, real quick, give me 1 second. I'm sending this to you real quick in private, Taldarius. Literally, it's just this like 10 seconds here. I have it marked. And this is literally just Domino at the moment, these 10 seconds.
I am back.
I'll share it with everyone else too. I have it timestamped. It's basically just the 10 seconds here. It's literally, this is how Domino would be. So freaking furious with you, Shade.
Shade is living it up. And he's just gonna look over at everyone else and go, do you think he's angry at me? I feel like he might be angry.
Just a bit. So,
Yeah,
As a bolt of lightning suddenly strikes directly behind Domino, silhouetting him in darkness for just like a split second, and it slowly starts to rain.
Oh, I think he's angry.
quite dramatic.
I just look at the crowd and I go, and I just yell out, "Which way's the bar?"
You know which way's the bar. This is Hilltop.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go to the bar. Oh, I'm out.
I'll finish escorting the war turtle.
Yes, Marie is currently dancing it up with Koga, and they're just kind of enjoying each other's time. Even though it's starting to rain a little bit, no one's letting that get them down.
Especially considering that it's post-Domino Lost Rain.
Could someone roll me a dice, please?
Okay.
1d6.
1d6. Yeah, okay.
I haven't mixed up a little bit for my thing.
You didn't ask for a D7 because it would have rolled a 6.
Alright, so that is on my list. Oh! 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 Dice-kun!
What?
Dice-kun, you're the one person who I can trust, Dice-kun.
Kin, what have you done?
Ouch, Kerr. Somebody's sleeping in the doghouse tonight.
Ooh. Testy.
You've already abused my baby.
I had
To be fair,
nothing
that
to
was
do with that.
entirely me. Yeah, Zim had nothing to
can-
do with this.
You confirmed it.
Do you want me to
Innocence
lie?
proves nothing.
Lie for Domino. Serve the great lord of the Fae.
Nah.
Come what may, we shall not lie.
So, Kin, as you are... Where are you going to be taking him to?
I reckon the guild house or wherever it is that I'd be turning in the bounty.
Maybe the guild house.
Okay.
So, as you are going, Kin, as you're walking, someone suddenly steps out walking, and they're carrying what looks to be a couple of crates, and they can't really see over it. As, Kin, please roll a... let's see, this would be a... athletics roll, please.
Would this be a mind or body?
Body.
Body? Body, athletics, instinct?
Yep. Basically, you're trying to avoid not getting hit by the person carrying the boxes by accident.
That is 5 successes.
Kin, you are easily able to parkour and not just avoid getting hit by the box, but as the person's about to trip and fall over, Kin, you're actually able to grab hold of them and stop them from falling flat on their face.
Careful there.
Thanks. Oh, wow, that was really clumsy of me. I think I'm carrying a little bit too much.
Possibly. You might want to put one of those down, one or two of those down, and carry them in smaller loads. You alright?
Yeah, thank you. As he sets down the boxes for a moment and turns to look at you, he is a Marowak.
Oh.
However, he is very different from any Marowak that you have ever seen before. He is entirely black.
Okay.
Except for like the white skull and such. And his eyes are heterochromatic. One is blue and the other is gold.
Oh, that's... He sees me staring for a second. Huh.
He just kind of smiles and rubs the back of his head.
I bet you get a lot of stares with a face that beautiful.
I'm not really beautiful. I'm just helping out right now with the caravan unloading and all that. I was headed towards the guild house with some supplies and stuff for adventurers.
Hey, we're heading in that direction right now. Want us to help you carry that stuff?
Oh, I don't want to impose.
It wouldn't be any trouble at all, right? Prods the war turtle.
The war turtle nods quickly.
See, no issue.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I don't think I got your name.
My name's Ken. Nice to meet you.
Oh, my apologies. Here I am asking for your name. I didn't even give my own. You can call me Thran. Very nice to meet you.
Fran?
Thran.
Thran.
Yes.
Thran?
Yes.
You said this was a Marowak?
Marowak, yes.
Lovely to meet you, Fran.
It's very nice to meet you, Kin, as well. So, I'm new here. So, are you a resident?
Yeah, you could say that.
How have you enjoyed it here?
Oh, it's a beautiful place. Lots of friendly people, fairly safe, and isolated from most of the troubles of the world. Though we do have our own eccentric cast around town.
It sounds like you're having quite a bit of fun.
Oh yeah, it's a blast.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that.
You said you're new. Where are you from?
Oh, let's see. I've been pretty much everywhere under the sun, and under the moon too, and the stars. I like traveling. It's just never really feel like you fit in anywhere, you know?
Right. I feel like you're never quite in the right place, and just a little different, a little odd, right? Don't quite fit in.
Well, for me, more it's less that and more just there's so many interesting people to meet. There's so many just wonderful, fantastic people. Just take this town, for instance. Every single Pokemon here, they have their own story, their own life, their joys, their dreams, their hopes. They have so much they want to do, and you can meet all of them.
Oh, you stick around this town, you're gonna meet more than your fair share of interesting cast.
I'm not one for usually sticking around in one place for too long. There's always something more to see, something more to learn, and all the interesting people to meet and say hello to.
I think this town will hold your interest for at least a little while.
Oh.
Especially as you go meeting people. If finding interesting people is your thing.
What makes you say that?
Oh. Well, there's Marie the Tyrant Queen. There's our leader who is a very shy bundle, but has somehow managed to take over at least 2 towns at this point. There's everyone in his entourage who are all each in their own way special and unique and with interesting stories. Several of which seem to be not from this place. And here's a little secret. Don't go telling anyone I told you, but some of them might not even be of this world. Like,
really? How so?
Really? I've said too much on that already. It's like I said. Don't go telling anyone I said anything. You'll have to find out for yourself.
Okay,
yeah.
come on. You can't just dangle that juicy little bit with me. I'll give you something if you tell me something.
Nah, most of them are not my secrets to share.
Come on. I'll even start.
Mhm.
I guarantee you, this will be a story you'll enjoy.
You know what? You impressed me enough with your story, and I'll share you one of mine.
All right. So it was a while ago at this point. Let's see, 2 decades ago. You said the Tyrant Queen herself lives here?
That she does.
So he kind of glances around a little bit. So I remember her when she was first starting out. She was just a warrior. Wasn't really that good at it either. But she had heart and spirit. And, well, we actually ended up meeting up when I found her half dead in a ditch. She got into a fight, and they left her for dead.
Mm.
I ended up helping her out a little bit, nursed her back to health, and introduced her to a few people who could help her out with what she wanted to do.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs!
What glorious advice that was given, not teaching hamsters to suck eggs.
Alright. Continue.
That's the story.
That's...
Hang on, I was going to continue, but I would to see what the this is. Oh!
Does
You
the
okay, Kerr?
blow strike again?
Mm. Okay. Well then. I need... Okay. Okay. So, as this is going on, he's about to continue when, Kin, you hear a voice and hear footsteps as you see Marie walking over towards you. Kin, who's
hey,
your
Marie.
friend?
And
And she stops, and you see all color just drain out of her face for a moment.
Marie, this is Fran. Marie.
Thran looks over at her and gives her a very gentle smile and bows his head to her. And Marie just stares at him for a moment before bowing her head back. Thran, it's been a while. How delightful to have you here again. We should catch up. Come find me in my tavern later. And you and I can catch up for old time's sake. Thran smiles and nods to her again without saying anything. And she looks over at Kin. Kin, You have some fun, okay?
Always do. Never a dull moment in this town.
She smiles and walks over and pats your head. Good. Now, you also remember to keep Hunter on a tight leash. That boy is going to hide himself in the closet if one of us don't pull him out.
Yeah,
You gotta be there
that's
for
true.
all that time.
As Hunter is already missing.
Alright. I have some things I need to get taken care of. She looks over at Thran. Thran, I'll see you later today. We can catch up at my tavern. Now, Ken, you make sure you don't work yourself too hard, okay?
I try not to, but you know how it is with everything that needs to happen, all the paperwork and stuff. I imagine some of it's built up just while we were out.
I'm sure you'll be able to handle it. You are far stronger than you realize.
Thanks. I'm sure I have it. It's just not fun.
She will nod her head before giving you another head pat before giving a wave to both of you and starting off.
So, sounds like you and Marie have some catching up to do.
He nods. I'm gonna let her take care of whatever things that she wants to get done first, though.
Of course.
Though, as he kind of hefts up one of the boxes, I wouldn't mind a little bit of help with this.
Absolutely. I pick up one and I motion for the war turtle beside me to also pick something up.
He will also quickly do so.
Does he look scared?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. All right. Let's get these to the guild house.
And scene shift. Can someone please roll me a 1d5?
All right, I'll handle that. 5.
Look, I have no space for any more.
So there's a trap and there's junk. Okay. Okay, I will keep track of that. Midnight, what are you up to?
So,
Explore.
the weather was taken
I'm
care
sorry.
of, right?
Yes.
Okay. Carry on.
Midnight is exploring the caravan and the festivities going on, seeing if anything interests him.
Oh yeah, they have all manner of things. Some unique, some more mundane. Everyone's just kind of having a good time and just enjoying each other's company and really just having fun.
Midnight smiles, peruses the wares, and chit-chats with anybody that stops to chit-chat.
And as you do, Marie will walk over to you.
Oh, hey, Marie. How's it going?
Oh, fairly well. How are you doing, Midnight?
I'm doing well.
You haven't been hugged lately, have you? As she playfully punches you on the shoulder.
Midnight winces a little bit and is like, no, it's been a good minute.
Been quiet of the wares.
He looks behind him to see if Baru is somehow back there doing
Hugs!
Oh no. I spoke
Now
too
you're
soon.
safe, it looks like.
Oh, thank God.
Marie just smiles. Well, I wanted to come see how you were doing. I'm mostly just checking up on everyone at the moment. You know how busy things can be. I haven't really had a chance to talk to any of you after the, well, the wonderful job you did up on the mountain.
Oh yeah, but it's been a wild ride these last couple of days.
It has, hasn't it? But has it been fun?
Oh yes, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
That's good. I'm glad. And it sounds like you've got even more adventures in the future. I bet
Yes.
you are going to do some crazy things, Midnight.
Oh, who's to say? I think I got a wild trick or two up my sleeve still.
Just promise you're not going to go crazy. I saw how you were acting around Shade. You're constantly following him around town.
I give a deep sigh. It's like, yes, yes. I do sometimes let my curiosity get the better of me. Sometimes it's best to just sit back and maybe the answer will come instead of me trying to chase it down.
She smiles. At least you understand that. I would hate to had to have stopped you if you went over the line with Shade and what was going on.
I'm glad you didn't have to as well. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take a different approach. Just kind of go back and sit back and passively observe, and maybe I'll figure out the answer down the line.
Marie will smile and nod. Oh, that's good at least. Oh, before I forget, I have something for you.
A resplendent offering.
Yes, a resplendent offering.
Fox
Ooh.
Darky tipped $50. Let's put a bit towards the DLC outfits.
We have Hunter tied up. If anyone wants to see what happens to him, you have to complete the DLC goal.
Please?
Sorry, numbed some food and it was very hot and was not expecting that either. But thank you so much for that tip, Foxfiend.
That means
Perfect timing.
But no, Hunter's got plans.
All right, so.
Oh, what do you have for me?
Oh, it's not much. She pulls out a letter and offers it to you. It is a surprise. And wait till tomorrow, I think, to open it. Would you?
Sure.
I don't want to interrupt your partying here, so just hold on to it till then.
Okay. Midnight takes the letter and puts it safely in his pack.
Yeah, that's totally not ominous.
The back of his head is just boiling with, oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? But he is fighting against it to honor Marie's wish.
She's going to smile. Now, you be good. And you make sure the others don't cause too much trouble.
I will most certainly try.
She'll nod and give you a little head ruffle before starting off again. The little baby waving to you.
I wave back. I hope you enjoy the festival too, little man.
So, next. Cobalt, where will you be at?
Well, right now I guess I'm heading to, I guess I'm heading towards the, The bar, because I want something honey flavored.
Okay. Then while you are at the tavern getting served up, Marie is going to show up.
All right.
And she is going to walk over and sit down, get a drink with you, and she's going to look over at you. Also, the baby gets a little mug of apple juice.
Oh, okay.
And Marie's going to look at you. So, how goes your training?
I mean,
95 tipped $10.
I feel like it's going okay. I mean, I need help against the last guy.
Raharu, thank you so much for that tip. Thank you for supporting the channel.
And yeah, we didn't really beat him exactly. We just beat one of his tails, so... It's frustrating.
She nods. I know what you're talking about. Though, I might have something that might help you out.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm all ears.
How'd you like a little bit of a gift?
Sure.
She will smile at you and open up her pouch, reaching, kind of feeling around for a moment before pulling out. You know those brass knuckles that she uses?
Yeah.
She's gonna pull those out.
Ah.
She's gonna check them, shine them up a little bit before holding them out to you.
You say brass knuckles or cold iron?
They look like brass knuckles. Here. These have a few tricks to them. And they might come in handy for ya.
Wow. Wow. Like, aren't these, like, exactly yours? Like, wow.
Well, when was the last time I really had a chance to fight?
I mean, true. We did kinda... Well, my brother didn't really give us, like, enough time for you to come to fight, unfortunately.
Hey, I don't need any weapons to kick ass.
Yeah, fair.
But this might help you out a little bit if you're going to be going up against him again. They have a few tricks that hopefully you'll be able to learn about.
Yeah. And I really appreciate it. Like, I especially since I feel like I need to get something to help give me an edge, because I mean, it's Hunter was bad enough, but now we got this new guy, Shade. I'm just like, man, I'm actually got competition now.
Hey, competition spurs you to get stronger, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Besides, I think you're going to go far. You've been one of the best students I've ever trained.
Yeah. I mean, everyone else kind of just goes... everyone else just like... goes, oh god, not another training session with Marie. And here I am. I'm just knocking him out of the... Like, here I am just going, like, when are you going to train me next?
It's not often you get a student like that.
Yeah.
To be fair, Kim has willingly re-subjected himself to more training.
But yeah, but I gotta say, next time though, you gotta teach me something like, I don't know, any like one-hit moves.
Well, those brass knuckles might help you out with that.
Yeah. All right. Definitely.
Now,
I mean,
oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, actually, I was done talking.
Now, you make sure you don't get too drunk, and don't get into a fight that you can't win.
Cobalt. Cobalt. If you want a one-punch thing, you have a very specific workout you gotta do. Every day, gotta do 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run.
Guaranteed success.
One punch!
Now, I still have a few things I need to get done before the evening rush. So, if you ever need anything, you know, if you can't find me, you can always talk to any of those little group you got.
Yeah. I know they're reliable. They haven't stirred me wrong yet. I mean,
If
hell,
you ever
they
need to know about where to go, just make sure you ask Brussel. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah. He's a little weird, but yeah, I'll see about that.
All right. She's gonna pat you on the shoulder. I got a few more places to go. You have a good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I
shall
can find
see,
Roka. He should be around here
Though my
somewhere.
battle cry may give me away.
Haven't seen him in a while.
She'll nod. And she will head off. And let's see. Domino comes pouting into the tavern as she leaves, and as he does, all of the food and drink slowly begins to levitate as he just kind of flops down in the corner and pouts. And can I have a D3, please?
Yipper. 3.
Shade, what are you up to?
Well, Shade figures that he should probably actually check after his responsibilities first, and the only responsibility that he really has is trying to see if Hunter wants him to body double, because he already kind of agreed to do that, and this looks like a social event, so he's going to check to make sure that he doesn't need to be doing that before publicly showing up at the social event to socialize.
Okay. So actually that is somewhat appropriate then. I can have both Hunter and Shade. Hunter, where are you at currently?
Hunter is currently hiding around the corner of the guild hall.
Okay.
He is specifically...
Is that where his office is, by the way?
No.
No, okay.
He is specifically looking in a window, trying to catch a glimpse of the mission board.
Okay. You would be able to. You would be able to see Kin leading the War Turtle and Marowak in and setting down some supplies and unpacking them.
He will duck back down and hide until he thinks they've left.
And is at this moment that Shade comes and finds you.
Just checking. Social events. Do I got a body W?
He will fervently nod.
Alright, cool. Anyone that I don't know that you know showing up in this caravan that I should act any certain way to?
He thinks for a moment and shrugs.
You know what? I'm just going to basically use the excuse that you had to be social all damn day and are going to find nearest thing to hide.
That would work.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna... You know what? Even better thing. You had to talk publicly in order to confirm it. So, definitely don't want to talk, and Shade is just going to immediately start, like, changing into Hunter.
As you begin to change, Marie rounds the corner and pauses as she just kind of smiles and watches both of you.
Before he takes on, like, Hunter's persona, he's basically just going to do a single shush motion, immediately look anxious as fuck, and then run off.
Wait. Hunter, wait.
I guess Shade will stop slowly. And then
She
find something
waves
to,
you
like...
back over.
Okay. Just very slow slink.
Hunter, Shade, I didn't expect to catch both of you together, but I'm glad I did. Shade, how have you been doing?
Shade ain't saying shit right now.
I just wanted to
he's
check
just
on,
gonna use the shadows to, like, cover himself slightly.
And Hunter, how are you doing?
Okay.
I wanted to check on you. I wanted to make sure that you were doing all right after everything.
He nods slowly.
She's going to kneel down and open her arms to Hunter.
Sus.
She has given you hugs before.
Well, yes. But it could be Domino in disguise.
It's not Domino in disguise.
Then again, I guess he'd only win if it wasn't with coercion, and this would be coercion, so Hunter will move up to hug.
She will give you a hug. And so will the little baby, too. He will give you a little hug on the paw. And she's going to gently, like, rub your back a bit before just smiling. My sweet little Hunter baby. You have grown wonderfully. She just kind of taps your nose a little bit. You just need to have a little bit more confidence in yourself. You are wonderful and amazing.
I'm working on it.
I know. And you are doing a wonderful job at that. I just wanted to come see you and tell you that you're doing great. And I wanted to see if I could do anything to help you out. You've been so busy, I've hardly even got to talk to you lately.
He kind of glances towards the window. And then he glances over at Shade, and then shakes his head.
She nods. She gently adjusts Hunter's hat on his head a little bit. Now, I gotta head off. I got a few more things to do. But you be a good boy, okay, Hunter?
What's happening?
Oh, I'm just checking up on everybody, making sure everyone's doing okay.
He shakes his head. This seems like more.
She smiles and kind of leans down. Well, I might be leaving soon. We're finally got time for the wedding setup, so I might be traveling.
Oh.
I figured I should let you know this time. That way, you don't suddenly think I'm kidnapped.
He kind of flushes and pulls his hat down.
He just smiles and playfully just kind of taps you on the nose again. It's okay. I just wanted to see everyone before I headed off.
Okay.
Who knows how long
good
the
luck.
honeymoon's gonna be?
Who's running the tavern?
Well, I'm working on that. I might let Midnight take care of things while I'm gone. Force some responsibility on him.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, that's what the letter's about.
Somewhere midnight bristles a little bit. It's like, whew, I felt like a sudden cradle of responsibility has hovered over me.
And then Brussels appears at the tavern the next day. So, you ready to pay my protection fee?
You get the teammate discount though.
Get the
team-
homeboy discount.
The teammate discount is actually an increase.
That's not how a discount works.
Yes,
That's
it
how
is. It's discounting the fact that he knows you.
Yeah.
Aha.
That's
True enough.
very much how it works when it comes to used cars.
Don't
Yeah.
teach my hamster to suck eggs.
Shade, is there anything that I can do for you before I head off?
Hell, I might as well actually talk normally before, because it seems fairly serious, and, well, you kind of saw it already. So, no, I'm doing pretty good. Just, giving Hunter here a bit of a excuse to get away without, anyone knowing that he's disappearing and going to find him.
You take care of Hunter, alright? I'm being glad that you've been working so hard with him.
Really done anything. All I did was show up and basically, offer to body double him. I haven't exactly been going around, trying to interact with him. He kind of just wants to be, kept to himself, so I just let him keep to himself.
Still, I appreciate it. I basically raised Hunter like my son, and, well, seeing someone else working so hard to help him out and take care of him is a real weight off my chest.
I mean, alright. I didn't exactly do this specifically, even knowing that you'd be happy for it, so you don't really gotta thank me.
I know. It means a lot to me still that you're even doing it.
Hunter, meanwhile,
Alright.
sitting right there trying to look as little as possible and behind his hat.
Yeah.
She's going to smile over at Hunter and kind of pick him up a little bit, and she's going to smooch him on the nose before setting him down. Alright, I'll see you two boys later. You have fun. Don't get into too much trouble now.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna go find the nearest thing to hide under and hide under it for pretty much the entire day.
She'll chuckle and nod. And she will head off. And Brussel, where are you?
I should be done with the interrogation by now, so I'd be joining the festivities, having a few drinks.
Cleaning off the blood.
He does that before he left. I mean, he's professional.
Marie is going to walk over and sit down beside you, Russell, as you're enjoying a drink. So, how are things, Russell?
You know, busy as always.
She'll nod. How are things with the team? How are you enjoying them?
Oh, it's that kind of conversation. Where are you heading now?
Oh, just heading out. Not quite sure where. It's been a bit tight-lipped, but I might find out some more later tonight.
Make sure to take care of yourself.
She's gonna smile at that. Oh, don't you know it? So. Did you know that Koga actually asked me to marry him?
Without forced?
No force.
Hunter didn't have a talk with him?
We're gonna see if we can actually get it somewhere this time or not.
That should be fun.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I will invite you guys to the ceremony after all. We'll see. I don't want to bother you guys, though, if you're busy.
We can always make time for you.
I appreciate that. Also,
the Whiskers has arrived.
I would appreciate it, Brussel, if you... I gave Midnight responsibility over at the inn when I'm going to be out and about. So if you could send some of your people to maybe help out, he's probably going to need an adjustment period to get used to it.
That'll work.
I appreciate it. Is there anything that I can do for you?
You've done plenty keeping the safety of the town.
She'll smile and nod. I've done my best. So, I have a few other things I need to take care of tonight. But you try to enjoy yourself, okay?
Okay.
Also, she kind of leans over. Don't break anyone's kneecaps, no matter how much they deserve it.
Okay.
It's so much more fun to make them squirm, wondering when it's going to happen. And with a smile, she is going to get up and head on off towards the tavern. So, what does everyone do for the night?
Should I make a roll for impersonating Hunter throughout the day?
Yeah. Subterfuge.
There's an Asher being drawn on screen.
Baby.
4. You know what?
Yeah,
It's
no
his
one
first
realizes.
assignment. It's his first assignment. I'm going to use a soul. 5.
Yeah, no one can tell.
It's his first assignment. He doesn't want to mess it up. I'll use a soul on it.
Hunter, meanwhile, outside the guild hall, is... When he thinks the coast is clear, sliding one of his shadows under the windowsill towards the mission board and trying to pluck one of the bounty hunt missions off to bring to himself.
Okay.
Sneaky like.
That wouldn't be hard to do. There's no one around.
Excellent.
All right. What about Midnight, Brussel, Cobalt, and Kin?
Let's see. I was thinking I'd probably be doing some more training, but this time I would be using the training dummy I got from Domino.
Okay. The train dummy that's going to try to fight back?
Yeah, that one.
It will be glorious!
Midnight will, after having his fill of the caravans and festival stuff, will go to the guild house and take out all his notes he'd been writing, and also look for any books he can find on the marks that
Okay.
Pokemon can allegedly sometimes get.
Okay. That would be a... lore roll.
Goody. I'm gonna soul that one. So 1.
You aren't really able to find too much as you're trying to look through. It just doesn't seem to be much in the way of information. At least here.
Make a note to myself to find libraries wherever we go to see if they have anything more. And then he'll pick up and head back to his home for the night.
Okay. Kin and Brussel.
Well, Ken is going to take a moment to check if there's any paperwork that needs to be taken care of. You know, see what's built up while they were gone. And
Nothing really too much so far.
Okay. And after that, go and get some sleep.
Okay. Yep. Thran would have dismissed himself as the sun was going down to head to the inn to try to catch up a little bit with Marie.
And I would be going to make sure that Brandon gets assigned to building a new stone pathway between the two towns.
Poor fella. Poor fella.
Oh, real quick detail. Because I kind of assumed it but didn't mention it, but Shade would also try and make sure that Coco was, like, following him Hunter around instead of actual Hunter.
Coco is nowhere to be seen.
Ah, okay. So Coco is nowhere to be seen. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Also, I would allow everyone to make perception checks to notice. This is just going to be like things that you might notice out of your out of like the corner of your eye or such.
Okay. This is just everyone present, not all of us.
5, 6, 7.
No, just everyone like over the course of the day.
Oh, okay.
Like you might not even realize it at all.
Fair enough.
I mean, other than midnight, of course.
What the fuck?
Midnight sees.
Midnight sees all.
Apparently, yeah.
3.
Alright, I got 3 on mine.
Midnight sitting there with a cool and collected 9.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
actually,
9.
9, yeah, 9.
So everyone succeeded, and then Midnight just decided to go, I'm gonna ruin this whole thing's career.
Hold my beard. Watch this.
Midnight, you and everyone else notice that Jarl is also nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
And Coco, you specifically realize Coco had been with you guys up until you guys returned to town. And then he just pretty much vanished / ran off. No one really noticed because they were all doing stuff and everything, and probably treasured the quiet. It was right when you guys were fucking around with Domino, and Domino started throwing a tantrum. Midnight, you also realize there are no ghost types that you've seen at all in town.
Intriguing.
I mean, there are a couple who are probably like characters and stuff that we just haven't interacted with, but you have not seen a single ghost type at all since you came here for the entire day.
Possible Iron moment. Let's go.
Hey guys, have you noticed a lack of a certain type of Pokemon around town?
Yeah. That
I
is
mean, it's
weird.
a little weird, yeah. I kind of noticed that a little bit. Like, why do you ask?
Do you have anything to go off of as to what may have happened to them?
I don't know, but I just noticed no ghost types around, and Coco's missing.
Did we had a lot of ghost types to begin with?
There's
had
maybe
a
like
couple.
7 or 8 in town.
There's
Yeah.
Jarl, there's Coco, and then there's
Jarl and Coco are the two that you know the best. That like they're actually named characters, but there are some others.
keep eyes and ears open.
Isn't Hunter a ghost type?
No.
No, dark psychic.
Psychic.
Dark.
Dark.
Difference.
I just found it odd, you know. I didn't see Jarl around. I haven't seen Coco since we got back from the hunt.
Yeah, did anyone see where he went off to? Or at least which direction he
Oh.
went?
No, I didn't even realize he was gone until it was right around the time we had gotten back into town and Shade got Domino again.
That was epic.
That was. And I guess at that point I got distracted and was just like, oh, he must have gone off with Hunter. But Hunter's over there and there's no Coco.
Yep,
Oh,
over
Hunter's
there
not-
And over there.
Oh no, they're talking about Shade Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously.
okay.
Because they also are unaware currently.
Yeah, Hunter is getting ready to leave the village.
Yeah.
Well, I intend to turn in for the night. But
Me too. It's been a
keep
long
your eyes
day.
keep your eyes and ears open And if you hear or see anything, let me know.
Will do,
Something might-
boss.
Something might be up and we might need to deal with it. Or maybe it's nothing and they all reappear by the morn.
Maybe it's a ghost type holiday.
Who knows?
When has it ever been nothing?
One can hope.
Alright, so. As we go to the next day, where is everyone going to bed at specifically?
Shade is just gonna go sleep under Hunter's desk. I imagine there's probably a broken-in spot.
Hunter left the village in the night.
Okay.
Maybe he is a ghost type. No.
Midnight is.
He kept grabbing the bounty posters until he found one that he thought he could handle, and then left with it.
I'm at home.
Midnight is also at his dwelling.
Domicile.
And I'm at Marie's.
Brussel, you're at Marie's. You're staying at the tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
honestly deciding on actually like does Cobalt actually have his own place, or does he usually just like stays at Murray's?
Oh, that's up for you to decide.
Yeah, I'm
Ray
trying to
would be
decide
happy
on
to
that.
have
I
you.
can, yeah. Yeah, you know, I'll say like I have my own place at Marie's.
Okay. Okay. So this is going to be specifically for Brussel and Cobalt then.
You feel the very foundations of the tavern quake as there is a very creaky bed being thoroughly used.
No, see, I'm very upset with Hunter for leaving here because I really, really, really wanted Hunter here.
Well, I kept it. I don't know how much more obvious I could make it. Like, seriously, why else would he be trying to get a poster for a mission? Why would he be, you know, kind of being
Hiding from
sneaky
everyone.
about it? Like, I seriously don't know how much more obvious I could make it that he was going to be trying a mission on his own.
Everything is fine. Everything
Sorry.
is fine.
Everything's fine. We
Oh.
just split the party.
Yeah, just
No,
look. Don't worry. Shade has no clue if he can actually use Hunter's powers, but he might try.
No, I was just really curious what Hunter's reaction is going to be to this now, especially since he's not going to be here. Oh, I knew he was doing it. There was no reason for me to interfere because no one noticed. So Hunter would have been able to go.
Especially when everybody thought that Shade was was Hunter.
Yep.
Yep.
So Brussel
doing his job.
Brussel and Cobalt, you both awake to a scream.
Okay. Is it like downstairs? I'm assuming it's coming from downstairs.
From upstairs.
From upstairs.
The second floor where the rooms are.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm gonna go. What? It's too early for this, but I'm gonna go find the source of the scream. I'm also gonna
okay.
get put on those brass knuckles I got from Marie. I'm
Okay.
going in guns hot and heavy.
Okay.
All right.
What about you, Brussel?
Yep, gonna follow him.
All right.
Okay, so as you guys step out, you can see one of a little Squirtle, one of Marie's workers. Basically, like, he's fallen over and he's just staring into one of the rooms with his eyes just like the size of dinner plates and looking absolutely just terrified. And you can see like tears are falling down his face.
Okay.
So you did decide to kill off Marie, you monster.
This looks more like Dream Eater.
As he slowly, he kind of, when he hears like the footsteps, he looks over at Cobalt and Brussel, and he's just like just staring at you for a few moments before he slowly points into the room.
Okay.
And as you guys step around to look, you can see Marie and Koga on the ground, holding each other's hand, and neither are moving.
Okay. I'm gonna go over there and see if they're alive, stable.
As you move over to them, and reach out and touch them, you can feel both their bodies are ice cold. And this close, you can see Cobalt. There is it almost looks like the shape of a blade had gone basically through Marie's chest and then into Koga's chest. But the wound is not bleeding. It is not bloody. In fact, it looks like it was cauterized. Like it was a blade of pure flame and heat.
Okay. I'm going to put my head against their chest and see if I can hear a heartbeat.
No heartbeat.
No heartbeat. Are they okay? So are they dead?
Yes.
For whom the bell tolls.
Oh no.
Time marches on. Sorry.
Damn, I didn't know Marie was in the Spanish Civil War.
So, about that whole idea of killing Domino.
Why do you think our dear game master said you may kill him at the end?
I mean, I kind of figured this would happen the moment that Kerr started having Marie specifically go and bond with all of the player characters.
There was reasons for that. She hadn't come down yet. We were getting ready to open, and I thought something might be wrong, so I came up to check, and they were just laying here.
Who in the world did this? I'm going to look around the room. I'm going to see if I can find some kind of clues. Maybe the killer left some kind of clue.
Make a perception roll.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, very emotional damage right now.
Emotional damage.
Would that be perception or investigation?
You could make
Oh,
either.
good point. Okay, well, I got a 0 because of that one. I'm gonna reroll it. I'm gonna spend a will point.
Okay. Yes.
It's not me. It's you.
Okay.
What?
Oh. Oh.
Oh boy.
See, I realize, like, I'm going to be killing Marie today. The chat might not be happy with me, and neither might my players. I might not survive this.
When the GM makes an enemy out of everyone.
It's like, yeah, Marie has been with the party since session 1. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, and then you killed her. This is worse than any Game of Thrones episode.
I know, right?
Let's see.
I think one of my favorite parts about this is that in the short future, Shade is going to have to try and method act so hard for a hunter that just had Marie die, and he has no frame of reference.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, they died.
Well, he knows how close they were now, but also, like, you know, this is going to be interesting.
Anyway, I got 3, so did I find any kind of clues?
It looks like, from what you can see, the window was opened. Someone climbed up here to the second floor, picked the lock that was on the window, and then slipped in that way. Also, whatever weapon was used to kill Marie was not a normal weapon. It literally looked like a blade made of fire. Is what did this cut. It was a slash, and if you look where they probably were standing, there is no burn marks on the floor or on anything else or on the wall. Which is what should have happened if a fire attack had been used. There should have been some sort of splash damage, some burn damage on the in the room, but there is none. Everything looks meticulous and untouched except for the 2 bodies, and it looks like the wound that was caused, it was not, she did not suffer. Neither of them did. It would have been almost instantaneous. Also, and this is specifically for you, Cobalt, since you're the one doing this.
Yeah.
Marie did not struggle. You know how strong she is.
Yeah, we would have heard a big commotion. Okay, that makes sense.
And yet, you can clearly see that she wasn't in bed or anywhere close to it. They were on the ground, pretty much like almost in the center of the room. This means that she didn't try to fight or struggle or resist. She just accepted it.
Not liking this one bit. Like, I'm going to make a mental note of this, that the fact that, like, yeah, she's, I mean, I definitely would know that she would definitely, if she put up a fight, this would definitely be looking a lot different.
Oh yeah, this room would have been destroyed.
Yeah.
You guys would have been woken up, like,
yeah.
There is no way that if she had gone down, that this place would still be standing.
Yeah, and you said this was like in the chest, so it was like the front of the chest, obviously, so not the back.
Yes, it was in the front of her chest going out the back.
Okay.
And it went through the back of Koga's chest.
Where's the
So
kid?
it looks like he is in her pouch.
Is the kid alive?
No,
No, they're both dead.
all three of them are dead.
Damn, Curry killed a kid.
So, I think I'm looking for an... oh, wait, we've got Taldarius right here. So, Taldarius, ready to take over another game?
Wait, what?
Actually, probably 3?
3.
What?
Don't worry.
Why?
I might have a way to completely shit in Kerr's bed right now, and I'm not sure if I should do it.
Do it.
So Domino lost a double or nothing bet. That means that on the bet there were 2 favors. Add on to the one that he already had. Shade has exactly 3 favors with Domino. Even if Domino is an asshole and can't basically goes 1 favor per revive or something like that, it's entirely possible that Shade might be able to just get them all revived.
Hmm.
3 favors, 3
Theoretically.
dead bodies.
Well,
You could try asking.
I know.
We could.
That's why I said might have a way, because Domino might just say can't do it, but hey, you know, it could be worth the shot. Besides, he'd also still owe Shade 3 gifts, so it isn't like the whole thing would be wiped out.
Alright, so I'm just gonna say, go get the rest of everyone else. They need to see this.
Alright. So, who do you go to first?
I'm telling the person who found this to go get everyone else that I'm staying here to keep investigating.
Okay.
Alright.
The squirrel will quickly scamper off to go start gathering everyone else.
Alright.
Damn, for some reason it appears that Shade is missing. Oh boy.
Zim, why am I getting that?
What do you mean?
I wanted to add some pathos into the story.
Pay cuts.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Kurt, but unfortunately, you see, we're just going through a rough time here with the business.
Downsizing.
And so we're not downsizing, but well, I mean, I guess we are. You see, your
Budget
pay is
cuts.
getting cuts. Yeah, budget cuts. Yeah.
Hey, Taldarius, I want to invoke the union.
Yeah, we did make the union. We did make the union. I was gonna. If you didn't, I was actually gonna bring it up as the union representative. I believe that the negotiations must happen through me.
Can I please ask my representative to look through these documentations and to help me out?
As the current union representative, I will gladly do this.
Wait a minute. You work for Zim. How is that not a conflict of interest?
Because it's a union.
That's how a union is.
That's what a union is.
I mean, an actual representative from the union is usually a neutral third party.
No, they're still part of the union usually. They're workers there still.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
No,
mean,
it-
the ones
I-
that do the actual negotiation on pay is usually not
Legally,
like
there's no requirement for it, so.
Because I know, because that's what we had in my old job. It was just whoever wanted to take the job until they were forced out because management didn't like them.
I mean, we have union stewards too, but they don't. They still, they do their job and they represent the union when workers get written up. But usually, if it goes beyond that, an actual representative from the local union would be there.
Yeah, no, we have ours. We had as an actual like team member. But
Cool.
no,
Cool.
Kin, Midnight, Hunter,
Hunter
Squirtle
quotation
soon-
marks.
Yes.
So first is Kin. A squirrel knocks on your door.
Who wakes up first, me or Soul?
You.
Okay. I get up, I go to the door, pull open. It's the middle of the... What time is it? It's approaching
It's like 6
morning.
a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 6 a.m.
What's up?
Cobalt and Brussel set me. They said that you need
All right.
to come
Take
to
a
the
breath.
tavern.
Relax. What happened?
Something happened to me.
And Kin is off. Kin's running as fast as he can towards the tavern.
Okay, and next is Midnight. Knock, 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 knock.
Oh, no.
Midnight, who is already up and has the letter in hand, ready to open it, stops and answers the door. Can I help you?
What? Cobalt, Brussel. They said everyone needs to go to the tavern. Something's happened to Marie.
Oh,
Midnight takes off and heads to the tavern without another word.
Is the letter still in
And-
hand?
Yes.
Okay.
It
And
just
finally
occurred to me,
is. Mm-hmm.
Hunter might be suspect number one.
I think they'll have a
No.
very clear idea of who did this.
Fair.
I already have an idea.
I do
Just-
too.
Oh, I have an idea of who did this, but, it's just that typical thing where, suddenly it turns
Someone's
out...
missing.
Yeah,
and
somebody's missing, and yeah.
Where were you the night of the murder?
Yeah.
Can anyone corroborate this? Sounds sketchy.
So
Not only
Shade,
that, I'm
next-
sure it's going to come out that, Shade's masquerading as Hunter, and that definitely doesn't look well for Hunter.
It's gonna be great.
Hey, look,
Shade,
don't
there's a
worry.
knock at Hunter's door.
Shade is going to commit to his role. And well, all right. There's a knock at the door. Does it
There's a
persist?
louder knock. Yes.
All right. He's not going to say anything because he's still under the desk, but he's going to try and have the shadow go out underneath the door, just to a little bit. Just
There is a
slip out
squirrel
underneath.
there.
Does it start talking when it sees the shadow, or?
Yes. Hunter, you need to go to the tavern. Something's happened to Marie. And without waiting, he's going to turn and start running back.
All right. Shade is going to be bolting right for the tavern.
So you guys would be arriving one after another with each other, like basically like 30 or 45 seconds off from each other. As Kin, you arrive at the tavern, and you would be able to meet up with Cobalt and Brussel.
Cobalt, Brussel. I wish I could say it's good to see you guys, but one, it's early, and two, apparently something's happened.
Circumstances.
Yeah.
On the plus side, Shade is not going to have to pretend to look anxious because he has been inside in a cramped area all fucking night.
Mhm.
He is beyond anxious already, so
Yeah. I just look at the group and I go, all right, well, there's.
So what's happened?
You might as well just come look for yourself. I really can't put into words.
where's Marie?
With Koga.
Show us.
Yeah. I lead
All it would
everyone
take
up
is
to
just opening
Marie's
the
room.
door,
Yep.
and you would be able to see their bodies there.
Ian looks livid. And not the angry throwing a fit livid, cold livid. As he walks forward, coldly assesses the scene. It was midnight. No, it was Cobalt who and Brussel who discovered the scene.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cobalt, have you already figured anything out?
Yeah, I found out that they definitely came through the window, and there was no struggle. So yeah,
No
I don't know.
struggle.
Yeah, like trust me. I mean, it's Murray. If this was a fight, this is definitely would have been. I mean, we're
There
right
would've been
next
a
door.
struggle.
Yes.
There would definitely would have been a struggle.
If they had the chance to fight back, this room would be a wreck.
Yeah, and not to mention, like me and Brussel, like right next door, would have been in here in like minutes,
Wounds?
or not minutes, seconds.
Cauterized, no blood.
Yeah.
Looks like sword, fire.
Something to do with something like that, or definitely something fire based.
A blade, some type of blade.
You know who disappeared a while back?
Like a lot of the ghost types.
Oh, that was yesterday. No, I'm talking further back.
Yeah.
We met someone once who used a fire blade. It might have just been me who met them. I don't recall for sure. But a Blaziken by the name of Benny.
A
No,
blaze.
Hunter
I
met him.
remember. I remember seeing a Blaziken, but I don't really remember meeting them.
Sure, I am remembering that right. Benny is the one who
yes.
used the
Yes.
flame sword.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know. Cobalt saw them before, but they didn't meet them personally. I remember that.
Hunter did meet him personally. Hunter did super sneaky stealth stuff and followed Kin.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, like I look at Ken and I go, yeah, I remember seeing a Blaziken back in our first adventure out of town.
Yep, that was to Sunfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we ended up, killing the ruler. So yeah.
Can Midnight make an investigation roll to see if Cobalt missed anything?
Yes, as you get there and look.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I was going to suggest Midnight do so because he's the actual investigator of the group.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got 2.
I got higher in this.
I'll re-roll. I'll take a soul and try to re-roll that.
That'd be a willpower.
Yeah, willpower lets you re-roll the entire...
Willpower.
Yeah.
So whose soul are you taking?
Oh!
Now you could use soul on those ones!
Sure.
Provided you have enough soul points. Do you have at least 3 soul?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But it still didn't help, because now it's only 1.
Yeah, nothing different. So nothing more.
Mm. But no idea where he'd be or why he would do it. While
Well, now we have a party reroll.
while we have a means and a match to the weapon, possibly, we don't have a motive or
Not enough
and-
heal. A miss. Not enough ale.
Good lord.
By the way, for his part, he is like Shade is
Not
a
enough ale.
tiny bit confused on what exactly he should do, so he's gonna play it safe and kind of like go up to where Marie is, looking devastated, and kind of like lay down next to Marie.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of like half like bowl the shadows like around himself, so that way, like, you know, could still see Marie completely clearly, but everyone else can't really see him.
Mm-hmm.
And internally, he's just kind of thinking, fuck. They're talking about people I don't know, about things I don't know about, shit. I'm just going to be dejected here, and I'm not going to talk to them, and I'm just not going to respond. Obviously, he's not saying that's just internal, but...
Feel the backhand of justice. Feel the backhand of justice. Feel the backhand of justice. Feel
That's a
the
lot of
backhand
backhands.
of- Feel the backhand of justice. Feel the backhand
Okay,
of
that's...
justice.
Did something break?
Did something break?
Apparently.
Or just,
No, I'm just
like...
making the joke.
Oh, okay.
Is
okay.
just getting backhanded the whole time.
Feel the backhand. All right. By the way, just out of curiosity, is this a Hunter-approved response?
Yes.
Cool.
Nuclear launch detected.
Feel the backhand of justice.
There's a real one.
That was actually real.
That was real. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Shade's acting right now. He's just
Feel the
he's just playing it
backhand
safe.
of justice.
I do not see
Feel the
anything
backhand of
additional
justice.
that Cobalt might have missed.
I think Beerus is a little bit upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step out of the room. Domino? I need help.
Yes, darling.
A tragedy has happened.
Fix it.
I need to know for sure who, how, and why. I have my suspicions as to who it might be and as to how they did it, but I have no idea why they would have. And I am
I'm afraid I cannot do so, darling.
Why not?
I am under contract, you see.
You can't give me that information because you're under contract.
Nuclear
Hang on.
launch detected.
Son of a... Arceus damned, I will figure out who this is and have their head. Fine. Can't help with that. There was no struggle. That much can be told. I can tell. Can you tell me, at the very least, whether it was because Marie didn't know the attack was happening, or if it was because she accepted the attack was happening?
He pauses and seems to consider that for a moment. She was aware.
She was aware.
Kind of grit my teeth after hearing that answer.
She was aware. That means she accepted.
You can't tell us, but can you bring them back?
That, darling, is something that involves a being above my pay grade.
So you can't.
If you wish to present your case to that being, you are more than happy to do so, darling.
Yeah.
I could arrange such a thing. That is within my power to do. But it will cost you your 3 favors.
What are you talking about?
Slightly pissed.
Shade has 3 favors with you, not Hunter.
He just smiles.
The
If
Shade.
you wish to present your case,
did Marie want to? Did Marie want this?
I can't reveal that.
Contract?
Secret
I do not
document.
know for sure.
Oh no.
Well, darling, would you like to use your 3 favors for this? I can't promise a good answer, but you can make the attempt.
I'll just see if
Go for the eyes, boo! Go for the
Okay.
eyes!
A little bit of influence. I'll see if I can find him.
I am going to disallow that. I'm sorry. I will. You would have to get. Wait. You would have to get approval from the being Domino is talking about in order to do this.
So, influence is denied?
Yes. At least for right now.
Well, it's already
Call again.
permanently... I mean, I guess they can redeem it again, but...
Mm-hmm.
Last I recall, the person you need to talk to about souls and what happens to them is Arceus himself.
Oh, it's not Arceus that you would be bothering. It's something else.
Someone else.
Indeed.
So these souls didn't go to Arceus then.
It's more complicated than that, darling.
Oh.
Yes, it's far more complicated than that.
But you can't tell me, can you?
He looks over towards Shade. I can't give away something for nothing, darling. And I don't mean that to be facetious. I literally can't.
Shade is going to hold up, like, basically, like, just with the smallest bit of manipulation. Hunter can control, like, where the eyes appear a little bit, right?
Yes.
In that case, he's going to ever so slightly take 3 eyes, like, clump them together, put one a little bit away, and just leave the 2.
As you wish, darling.
Well, it's more of like it's more of like in a questioning.
Oh, he's asking if you want him to use his favors for this.
Well, yeah, no, but it's like he's basically asking, can he use 2?
He's trying to bargain it down.
He's bargaining down a bit.
Haggling.
I will allow you to roll in, possibly calling the being into this as well.
Okay, wait, could you rephrase that? Because I have no clue what you just said.
I will inform you of all prescient details that you may need before offering to call him for you. To set up a meeting, so to speak.
I'm guessing he's saying that, like, directly to Shade.
Yes.
Still pretending to be Hunter. He's just going to then go. I'll see if I can find him. I'll be back in a bit. I guess. And he's going to kind of like nervously start slinking away, still keeping the the shell.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Shade
1
is just
minute
like,
later, Shade walks in.
Fook.
Hey guys, what's going on?
5 minutes later.
Later.
And in walks Shade.
Ken's watching this and on the one hand is going, this doesn't feel quite right for Hunter.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, Hunter would be grieving, so...
Yeah.
So who knows for sure how that might affect?
Yeah, don't worry. Like Shade
sure.
is about to hardcore lie his ass off. He's about to hardcore fucking lie. So hard. So Shade's gonna like just kind of come into the room, look around a little bit, and go, all right, so why was a hunter that was barely avoiding crying saying that I need to come talk to Domino? Because that's about all he managed to say before he ran off.
We have the deaths of 3 people in this room.
Oh, cool. Well, I got 3 favors. Domino.
Minsk and Bull. You
Yes,
forgot
darling.
Bull.
Decrease the difficulty for Shade's next roll. Let's go. Shade's just gonna kind of look at Domino and go, all right, so 3 favors, 3 dead bodies. I think the math is checking out here. Can you revive them?
That comes above my pay grade, darling. You would have to deal with the being who's in charge of that.
All right.
It's
Great. I
pretty
love
not
middle
Arceus.
management. Let's go. So who all is that then?
That will cost you your favors, darling.
All 3 for one thing.
And also to have me call them for you, so that you may conduct negotiations if you desire.
Okay, well, I'm counting 2 right now. 1 for telling us and 1 for communication.
Darling,
Where's
you
the
don't
third one?
understand what you don't understand what you're trying to contact.
Cool, don't care. I'm still only counting 2 actions here.
I'm counting 3 because of the weight of how difficult this is going to be for me. This is a tax.
Are you admitting that you're going to have difficulty with this?
Yes, I am, darling. This is something that is not to be trivially done. Domino actually seems almost scared.
Shit, I can't eat. Okay. You know what? In that case, I'll agree to 3 if and only if you also agree that you are not allowed to give up at the at any initial signs of difficulty of completing this. If you're going to tax me, I'm going to use it for insurance.
He nods. That is fair, darling. Setting up the call should not be that difficult. It's the matter of setting it up in the first place is going to be hard for me.
All right, cool. So 1 for telling us, the information, another for setting up the call, the 3rd for insurance. Is that a fair, what's the word for it? Receipt, I think it's called?
He will nod his head.
All right. That would be the 3 favors then.
Is that acceptable, darling?
Well, at least knowing that you still owe me 3 gifts still means I have something over you, so sure.
He'll nod. The being that you will be discussing with is death itself.
Death itself. Capital D, death.
Capital D, death, yes. You may know of gods of death. Beings that, say, Pokemon or other beings may worship. They work for him.
Oh shit, do I get to bitch out the very concept of death? Let's go.
So, hi everybody, I'm Master. What can I do for you?
Who and what are you?
Oh, I'm a Labramon.
The what? A what?
I don't know, somebody called me about death or something?
Midnight looks at Domino. Is he acquainted with you?
Hello, Asher. How are you doing, darling?
Oh, I'm doing well. So, what did you want from me?
Not you. We need to talk to your boss, darling.
I have a boss?
Yes.
I thought I was the boss.
Well, you are mostly the boss. You take care of almost everything in the digital world. However, there is someone technically above you. They just don't usually get involved very much.
Oh, okay. Well, bye. Nice to meet you all.
That means you do a very good job, darling.
Midnight just slowly waves. It's like, okay, bye-bye.
I couldn't help it.
Bye, beautiful
Did
time.
that canonically just happen, or
Yes, that canonically just happened because it actually canonically could happen.
Domino can make it happen.
Apologies, I was a little down the level lower than the one I was aiming for. That was the suite. We need to go to the penthouse.
okay?
Alright. Apologies for that, darling. Getting him on the line, it can be difficult. Alright.
I'm a little lost, but that's not the. I'm a little lost, but that's not the weirdest thing I've seen, even recently. So, you know what? Cool.
Speed up!
There you go.
Domino is going to focus for a moment before all of you feel a very intense chill, like there is a hand squeezing your heart. You can almost feel like your blood turns to ice for a second. Kin, you've felt this way before.
Oh.
You felt this way before because you've got an isekai. You know what it feels like to die.
Hello, old friend.
I guess
And
I guess a very
go ahead.
important question would be if Shade would also recognize this then, considering, you know, he doesn't have memories of it, but he has died before.
Yes, you would have met this figure as well. This only lasts for a split second. That feeling of just like darkness, that weight, that coldness, before abruptly the lights come back on. Except this time there is a Pokemon sitting on the bed, just kind of sitting back, looking relaxed. Hey Kin,
Yes.
you recognize him.
Okay.
This is the Marowak that you were with yesterday.
Hello, Thrain.
He nods his head. Thran, nice to meet you.
Sorry.
Hey,
Okay.
so I seem to ask this multiple times, but you middle management, or are we kicking up further?
I'm top of the line.
Hey, cool. Don't gotta save my breath. Domino says I couldn't use favors to bring these 30 back to life.
He nods.
Any particular reason why?
Death is death. Once someone has passed on, their time has come.
So, how did they die? Who did it? And why? Can you tell us that much?
He shakes his head. I'm sorry, I can't. That's
Cantor
against the
one.
rules.
So
Against the
can't.
rules.
And
I'm
schools.
I'm bound by rules and laws that I can't break. I can bend them, and I will happily bend them as much as I possibly can. But I can't out and outright break them without bad things happening. Technically, the only reason I'm here is because I was summoned, and thus I have to fulfill the terms of the summoning. which means I have to talk with all of you. Normally I can't do this. Too much. He just
All right.
smiles.
So, you're able to at least bend rules, especially if under contract.
He nods.
Cool, so what would it take to, like, you know, at least get a bit of a contract to, you know, give them all a little bit of extra time? Or something?
I already did that.
Okay. And
He looks over at Kin when he says that.
Oh.
I believe I told you a story.
Oh. They were supposed to die then at that time, weren't they?
Long time ago, yep. I cheated a little bit, and I bent the rules, so they didn't. But consequences come due. I figured it was only right. She was a good person. She worked hard. She did a lot of good and saved a lot of lives. It was only fair that I come myself to let her know and to keep my promise, so that she could put her affairs in order and make sure everything was okay beforehand.
So there was nothing that could have been done to stop this then.
It was going to come due eventually. Nothing was going to stop it. I'd already bent the rules and stopped the clock for her already. I can't help Koga because he chose to be here. It wasn't supposed to be his time to die, but he chose to not leave, which made him a target from the assassin.
Was the assassin Benny?
He doesn't say anything. He just looks at you.
Can't say. Gotcha.
Alright, so, I guess, quick question, because I spot possible rule bend, not break. Someone died before their time. Does that mean that you could spread that out and bring them back?
If it was an accident or just something that happened, yes, I could have. But this was a choice that was made. I can't interfere with mortal free will. He chose to be here. The assassin chose to take his life. I can't interfere with that. Not when he's already passed.
You at least...
Do you do exchanges?
He shakes his head.
Shit, okay. I'm really running out of bargaining ideas here, guys. Anyone else got anything?
A life is a life. One life is not worth more than another. But all of them are sacred and matter.
If we can't bring any of them back, what about the child?
He was killed by the assassin as well. You can see, like, whenever he's mentioning this, like, usually when he's talking to you, his tone is very, like, warm and just, like, gentle. Like, he's being firm, but he understands where you're coming from, and he's not angry or upset or anything that you're like, I want to do this. It's like, yeah, it's against the rules. I can't let you do that. But it's like, I get why you want to do it. I'm not upset with it. When he mentions the assassin, his tone becomes very cold and just clinical. Like, he's not, you can clearly tell he's not happy with this. He doesn't like this.
All right.
Is there anything you can do to help us avenge this?
He pauses and considers for a moment. Well, it so happens that I may or may not have had an agent in the area, in case you know, to clear out the ghost types, so I wasn't forced to do something I didn't want to do. And it just so happens they may or may not have seen something. I don't know, though. I mean, I didn't give them the order to do keep track of anything and to possibly keep watch for any crimes committed. I can't say I did that.
Oh yeah, I
No,
saw
dude.
everything.
Definitely didn't do that.
What do you want to know?
And
As Farron is just smiling and patting Asher on the head.
As Asher is being drawn very evilly on screen right now.
Yes, very. Oh, hey, you're back. Cool.
I'm afraid we only briefly met. I don't think I even got your name.
He's gone again.
Oh,
He's back.
Oh, okay.
he is canonically there now. Okay.
he's canonically just here. Cool.
Oh, I'm Arthur.
He
Oh,
Cool. So, did you happen to see any of your own free will and having not been ordered to do so? Have you happened to seen any crimes committed recently?
Asher saw Blaziken breaking into the window up here.
Oh yeah, I thought. I think you called them a Blaziken. I don't know, big burning chicken thing.
that's a Blaziken.
Perfect.
Do you know which direction they went? Or,
They
or
headed
where
up
they were
north.
going?
They were going north. That way.
What's north?
That is heading towards Sunfall.
Sunfall. Back to Sunfall.
Hi, Seda. I have made as a joke, I popped to Asher when they were calling for death, and well, now it's canonical that he's here.
At least
Oh,
momentarily.
Asher is an agent of death.
Woo, let's go.
He is in the other game too.
All right, cool. Any
any-
other interesting details that you may have noticed about it?
Well, he had a big burning
identifiable-
sword.
Ah, yeah, that was about what I was going to ask. Identifiable items or things like that. Cool. Did they stop and talk to anyone before they left, or did they just head on out?
They just booked it.
They just headed out immediately, running away. Same direction the little doggo with the hat went.
How long ago did the little doggo with the hat go that direction?
Before the big burning chicken went. I'd say a few hours. But
Looks
before.
over at Shade for a second.
Shade is stone-faced.
Looks back. Thank you.
Oh, sure thing.
Provided a lot of useful information. Hey, Death.
You can
Yes,
call me
what can I
Fran.
do for you?
Ben, thank you. Can you at least make sure that they find a good place to be in their next life?
Oh, I've already taken care of that, of course.
I figure you probably had, but I appreciate knowing. Thank you.
I can give you my word that they are very happy right now.
Good.
So
Wow.
did my life expectancy just drop a lot?
No?
No.
Why would it?
Why would your life expectancy drop?
No reason, just wondering.
Okay.
No, I see that you're gonna live a very long and suffering life, though.
You know what, that tracks. I mean, whole regeneration thing will probably definitely not have anything bad.
No, it's gonna have lots of bad things.
Definitely nothing bad.
No, that's not what I said. It's gonna.
And
There's
yes,
gonna
it
be
is.
lots
Nothing bad. Nothing bad.
Nice.
Is there a difference between is there a language thing here or something?
No, it's okay, Asher. He gives Asher a little head pat before pausing for a moment. There is one thing I can tell you, though.
Mhm.
It looks like he kind of smirks a little bit. They may have cheated a little bit, which means I can balance the scales. I can tell you one thing. They just used a very dark ritual to get some information. They broke a few rules, which means in order to rectify it, I can tell you all something and balance it. They're planning to summon Bararu and enslave him to dominate and destroy everything. They're going to force Bararu to do what he doesn't want to do.
I mean, okay, look. Just quick question. Is it like an immediate thing or
We have a time frame.
They're making plans for it. They're trying to do it as soon as everything is set that they can do it.
and obviously as this has been shared, we have freedom of information, correct?
I can only say so much. If I say too much, then they can get something out of it.
Oh, of course. I'm just saying that now that the scales have been balanced, well, the flow of information has come what may. On our side of things.
He nods.
Alright, cool. I know what I'm doing in a couple minutes.
Is there anything else anyone might want to say or ask that I may or may not be able to help with?
I mean, if you happen to have his exact location and or known hiding places, that would be amazing.
I mean, I totally don't have Reapers at places where a large amount of deaths and unholy sacrifices are helping to help the souls move on, and one or two of them may or may not help out if you get near them.
Okay.
I can't say I help you there. Sorry.
And you definitely wouldn't be willing to tell us key identifiers of these Reapers.
Oh, you'll know when they come meet you. They can tell you.
All right. Well, it's just more so that way in case we don't interrupt their very important work.
Well, I mean, if they can stop the source of the deaths, I may or may not be opposed to that. And
right.
if they can send the ones who are causing such deaths into my cold and tender, unloving embrace, I certainly wouldn't be opposed to that either.
Right.
So we can help them.
Yeah, help them along.
Help me.
Yeah. It's kind of
help them on their way.
We could absolutely be handy Reaper helpers.
Yeah,
I think their quality of their free trial of life is about to expire, And I would really like someone experienced there to send them to me. As you can just kind of see him, like, he's now suddenly holding a scythe and just kind of sharpening the blade.
Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
Louvel Wolf just resubscribed for 9 months.
Louvel, thank you very much for that resub. You are stream baby now.
By the way, just a personal side of things. Got no idea about this, but I figured I might as well ask while you're here. You got any way for me to get back my memories, or?
Oh, yes, I do.
Cool. Any price on that, or advice, or?
Say you deal with the one who's doing this, I will be more than happy to help you get your memories back. I think that's a fair trade, yes?
Well, I mean, it's good for me, but I mean, you're kind of asking the whole group here. Unless you're specifically requesting that I do something.
For your help.
Okay. In that case, yeah, sure. That's fine for my help.
Besides, the rest of us already have a dog in this race.
And he kind of...
Wait, I'm at a wraith?
Oh. Asher,
Damn it.
Oh, you're talking about the one with the hat. Okay.
Thran just kind of looks at all of you for a moment. He is sweet, innocent baby.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Oh no, I am evil. Mahaha!
Yes, you are a very evil god of death.
You're doing a very good job of being an evil god of death.
He is one of the most terrible and terrifying gods of death that is currently under my employee.
Obviously.
Asher snorts and nods.
I have a question for you, Death.
What's up? You can call me Thran, really.
Than,
Thran.
Yeah, my tongue slipped. Are my parents with you? Did they pass through here?
Did Midnight's parents die?
He is unclear on that. That's why he asked. He left the village while they were getting ready to fight. He doesn't know if they were captured or killed.
He nods his head.
Thank you.
They both love you very, very much. And they are happy that you're alive.
That's great to hear. And he looks kind of solemn. But happy.
I'm happy you're alive too.
He smiles. It's like, you are very evil.
Mahaha!
I know, isn't he just the face of pure evil right here?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Question, are we still living even though we're talking to death?
Oh yeah, I'm just manifesting here.
I mean,
well,
I could
technically-
fake that.
No, Asher, they're fine.
It's fine, Asher.
See, the thing with me is what you're seeing here, this is like the edge of my pinky finger.
Yeah.
That's all I can manifest here. Anything more and people start dying.
Well, I guess we're off to send someone into your cold embrace.
He smiles at that.
It's going to be sweet and loving, obviously, as he will have no impartial action, no bias or partial actions.
No, I am completely impartial. That's the thing. Death doesn't take sides. It totally doesn't want as many innocent people to possibly live as it can, and it totally doesn't want every freaking monster in that town to die.
Yeah, obviously.
Totally impartial.
Warm, loving embrace.
And In the nicest way possible. I hope I don't have to meet you again for a long time.
Oh, that depends on you.
I know.
That totally depends on the choices that you make. He pauses for a moment. Could I have everyone please make me resistance rolls? This would be integrity rolls, please.
For what stat?
What attribute?
Body.
Okay.
Body.
Actually, soul.
Actually,
soul.
Just soul, or is it
Okay.
optional of which one?
No, this would be a soul.
Soul,
alright.
integrity,
And
instinct, perhaps?
either instinct or forceful, I think.
Okay.
I mean, the expertise is all up to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Shade. Apparently, cool.
That's the wrong die.
Oop.
There we go. That's...
Gonna use the soul to reroll that one.
Shade has a soul stat of 1 and just rolled 8.
I'll go ahead and
Wow.
re-roll my 1 as well. There we go. Okay. So...
Alright, I got 2. Fucking was rolling for my 10 and I ended up rolling a 1. I'm like, come on.
I did that earlier. I was like, dang it.
If there's one thing that does have a lot of, it is soul.
Kid's got a lot of heart.
All right, so none of you, for a moment, Thran's body begins to change, and you see like his form begin to kind of shimmer and turn dark. And it's not like his already black form doesn't actually like darken more. It's like a shadow is spreading out through the room. And you can feel just this darkness grasping at your very heart and soul and almost squeezing it.
Shade's gonna lazily try and kick it away.
Yeah, no, you realize it's not actually like targeting you or going after you. This is just his presence. You can feel rage and anger. Like just pure anger and rage in a level that you have never felt before.
I feed off it.
This is hate. This is the primal emotion of pure hate. And as though notice what he's doing, he kind of focuses for a moment as the shadows withdraw from you, and you can suddenly breathe again.
You know, Thran, you really shouldn't be letting that out that much. It's not good for your health.
Those fucking sons of motherfucking bitches need to fucking die now.
I feel like somebody just lost their monetization.
Hey, Kurt.
We had to
quick
begin
question.
with.
Does Dal live somewhere in the town?
Is who?
Dal? The
Yes.
Abra?
Yes.
I know where I'm going first.
All right, cool.
We all right with the scene change?
Just real quick,
Right before you go, he looks over at Asher. They're raising the dead as undead.
I'm
Ah!
sorry, what?
So we need to put that back down.
Those abominations need to be destroyed immediately. As he looks over at all of you, I will take that as a personal favor if you deal with the ones who fucking did this.
Same
if you
guys
call
who
on me,
same guys
I
who
will
killed.
come.
Please, my poor monetization.
Sorry.
Same
So,
one
you
who,
got
who
any,
killed these who killed Marie and Koga.
Teen odds.
Consider it done.
Yeah, I mean, look, I take requests. Do you have any requests for what may or may not happen to them as they're being helped along their way?
As painful and slow as you want to go.
All right, cool.
Fluff the monetization. Fluff it all to heck.
Poor Zim.
Oh, and no hard feelings if one time we meet and I just absolutely try my best to punch you in the face, right?
He smiles. You can try.
Thank you for
Cool,
the
so no hard
tip,
feelings.
Sky.
Rest in pepperoni.
Because you do know I'm going to absolutely do my best to do that, right?
That
He
does seem
nods.
to be Shade's MO.
Yeah, it kind of just is. Shade absolutely would fist fight death if he had to.
Brandon's just like, my sweet baby, it's time to go. It's okay. You can punch me if you want. I'm here for you. I'm going to support you. We'll get you through this difficult time. It's going to be okay.
Given that Shade has technically kind of punched a god already once.
Yeah, this is just like the next logical escalation of that.
That might actually feel it.
This thing is higher up than Bararu. This thing outranks Bararu.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, but that would matter to Shade exactly 0% as he prepares to sock death right in the face.
Brandon just wants to give you a hug and tell you everything is going to be okay and that he loves you.
Yeah, you see, the problem is that Shade is absolutely just going to fight like hell.
And he is okay with that. He will let you fight as long as you want.
That might be a mistake, considering that Shade has regenerative properties. So if he gets to fight off death long enough, he might just not die.
He's okay with that.
You might just tire yourself out.
That is true. He doesn't care. He's going to do his best, his damnedest to fight death.
If you want to keep living and you're able to do it, Thran would be very happy to do that for you. But if you're ready to go and you have to go, he's ready to be there to support you as much as he can.
That's a future view problem, though. So let's not worry about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a frickin' chicken to send to him.
Yes.
Shade has no idea who he agreed to kill, only that apparently they're necromancers and Death hates them.
Yeah. There's only two things that piss Thran off. That's immortality, which he can be a bit more forgiving to, and necromancers. Necromancers are going to be very on his shit list usually.
I guess it's a good thing that Shade is not technically immortal, just very hard to kill.
Well, he's not upset at immortals, it just causes him a fuck ton of paperwork. And he doesn't like having to do the paperwork.
Paperwork is the bane of all.
To be fair, if it got him off Death's shit list, Shade would just offer to do the paperwork he causes.
I mean, he wishes you could, but technically it's on a level that your brain literally cannot comprehend at the moment.
One page would make Shade's mind explode.
That sounds like a challenge, and Shade is stubborn, so.
At the
No one likes paperwork.
That means that there is the possibility that he could get there.
Yep, you said at the moment. Also, I just feel the need to say this. I do have a character that legitimately likes paperwork, so yes, someone does like paperwork.
Every god and aspect tries to get them on their side.
Don't worry, he is totally not going to possibly kill them all.
Yeah,
They
right
want
now
him to
he's
do the
just going
paperwork for
to
them.
he's just going to kill Squirrel.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look. If Kaza tells him not to, he just won't.
But yes. You guys have preparations to begin making.
Of course.
And I think... Oh, go ahead.
I'm walking out, and I'm going and donning my armor, and then I'm going and knocking on a certain Abra's door.
I think that is a good place for us to end here.
Okay.
We still
Sounds
got
good
40
to me.
minutes before.
Oh wait, I want to open the letter.
There's the
Oh,
letter.
yes, the letter. The letter. Dear Midnight, inside is a letter and the deed to the inn. Dear Midnight, I hope this letter finds you well. If you're reading it, then I'm dead, and it's okay. I knew it was happening. I knew when I saw Thran that he was coming for me. I've had a lot of time, a lot more time than I should have, and I'm thankful for every second of it. And I'm thankful for you and everybody else. Tell Hunter I love him. Tell the others to keep going and to do their best. And for you, I wanted to leave the tavern to you to run and take care of. Brussel said he might know a few people who can help you out, so you're not going to be thrown into the deep end, but I figured you deserve something nice too. I know I wish none of this would have had to happen, but at least I had a chance to meet all of you. I got a chance to raise Hunter. I had a chance to help this village flourish. I don't regret anything. So I just want all of you to promise me to live and to do the best that you can. You all were wonderful. Sincerely, Marie.
Midnight will cuff the letter in one paw and hold out the deed in the other. Don't worry. I'll move on from this, and I'll make sure the others do as well. And I'll do everything I can to keep the inn up and running. He just says this out loud. Dee then turns around and goes downstairs to find Brussel for that help that she alluded to in the letter.
Oh boy. So who's ready to bury Marie?
Terrible day for rain.
Oh, that's...
It is a terrible day for rain. Especially because a certain someone's sleeping in the doghouse.
And now it's time for somebody's bounty, honey.
Storm, earth, and
True.
fire. Heed my
This would be a good opportunity for that.
Yeah, what job did Hunter get?
I need to work on that.
He kind of
Whatever it was. Whatever it was, I'm sure it sent him to some fault.
I'm just kind of imagining that Hunter thought that Marie was telling him to go for the job, considering he, she told him to get confidence and such, and well, what better way to get confidence than doing a job himself?
Yep. Hey, you know what? At least when it comes to Shade's impersonation, it was good enough that it took a god to break it. And clue in everyone else. This will have no lasting implications, by the way. Absolutely none. Right, everyone? Right?
Right.
Brussel's last message to Marie of take care of yourself.
Brussel just finds a way to bring her back, smacks her with a vine. I told you to take care of yourself! Oh, I know, right, Rin?
Yeah, Hunter's gonna get back from the job, or we're gonna meet them like halfway. He's gonna be so happy, and
I
then
fully intend to get us
devastated.
teleported there, or if not there, as close to there as possible. This is not waiting.
Wait, what do you blame me for? Oh, because you're crying, I see. Well, why are you blaming me? This was Kerr's fault.
Yeah, Kerr's the one that set these events in motion.
Blame me, I failed the donation goal.
Everything is fine. Oh god, what's Hunter gonna do when he finds out?
I mean, only Zim can answer that per se, but I reckon there's gonna be hell to pay.
I guess you'll have to find out when Hunter finds out.
Is this the part where we start getting God Emperor Hunter now?
And Whiskers, are the teeth supposed to be flashing on the right?
I believe that Whiskers is in the zone right now. I'll get him to fix it.
Okay.
Whiskers gets into the zone occasionally with art. Oh, hey, they did listen.
Yeah. So, since this is basically the end of the session, I want to share some stuff. So I've been planning Marie's death since session 1.
Wow.
Thought it was going to happen.
Ah, okay.
And it's like, I just can't say anything. But I planned for her to die at the end of season 1.
Wow.
Oh, so are we starting season 2 next week?
No, not yet. Once you deal with the Kentucky Fried Chicken,
Yeah.
that will be the end of season 1.
I did
she had a
none
baby.
of this, dear.
Yep, she had a baby, and the baby was stabbed through the chest.
Poor baby.
Yeah.
The baby was living on borrowed time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I worry about what's going to happen to Hunter when he finds out about Marie and Koga and the baby.
You will throw everything into avenging them.
Yep.
It'll more than likely be revenge.
Hey, Brian, you don't even know what I have planned for Pokemon or for Digimon.
I mean, hey, look, Kerr, Riv is going to have some happy fun times, right?
Eventually, yes.
Eventually, yeah. But
Dear Guardian, Domino had nothing to do with this.
Oh, but we know who plays Domino and what Domino is to you, and, well, we may not be able to get vengeance on you, Kerr. But there is someone else, another way to hurt you.
Why would you want to hurt me?
Marie was a Kangaskhan, Raharu. Why do you think?
Everything is fine.
So, anyways, thank you everybody for joining us today for The Last Hope Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as grabbing some merch through our merch store at zgfgaming.store, which I think is set up again, but I'll double check later. But anyways, thanks so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.